some of these smaller conferences here. Um, what are you asking me, Jeff? Thoughts on the PSA? What is that? The Pennsylvania something? Does Allen College play in the? I don't even know what it's called. I know it's Pennsylvania Athletic What's the state probably Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference? Is that right? I don't even know. I don't know the standings of the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Um, thoughts on on Caitlyn Jenner's cock? You know, I think Jenner's cock should probably be cut up and put into a bottle, either put on eBay, um, or freeze it cryogenically. So when he wants to become a man again, he could put it back on. I'm sure they could figure that out. But Caitlyn Jenner is quite the specimen. Interesting, interesting person to say the least. Um, but I think overall it will end bad, and I think Caitlyn Jenner will end up killing herself. So, and then maybe one of the girls will want to become a man, and because they're such a freaky family, they can get the cryogenically frozen penis out of storage and stick it on their own fucking, um, put together, sewn up pussy, and then they can do their thing and wear his old clothes in his old house, watch videos of him and stuff, and play with that cock. That's probably where this story's going. Just because they're so fucked up. Any man that gets anywhere near those people just seems to fail and fail miserably. Um, I remind you of Matt from Teen Mom. Yeah, I can't help you with that. I don't know who Matt is from Teen Mom, but he must be a good-looking chap who talks about transgender penis. So good for him. But anyway, let's get back. What the hell just happened here? All right, I guess we'll get into this because it just popped up. Then we'll get back and do a little breakdown real quick of where we're at. Let me see how much time we got here. Okay, plenty. Let's go into the top 10 second baseman. All right, I'm going to do this quick. Number 10, DJ LeMahieu from Colorado. Number 9, Brandon Phillips. Number 8, Dustin Pedroia. Number 7, Colton Wong. Number 6, Odor from the Rangers. I'm going to put 2 St. Louis Cardinals in here because they sort of bounce around. Well, I'll save Matt Carpenter for third base. Number 5, I think Brian Dozier has a big year for the Twins. Number 4, Anthony Rendon. Number 3, a big bounce back year from Robinson Cano. Number 2, Jose Altuve from the Astros. Number 1, D. Gordon of the Miami Marlins if he stays healthy. I think he's one of the biggest impact players in the league. PSV ended at 0-0. That's fantastic. Well, at least I got this one, and we got the other one in the Euro League. So making money in soccer, that's all I care about. Can't win them all. Anyway, back to some college basketball, right? And I think some of those college baseball are underway, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Jensen, hopefully, you check it, and Arkansas is up. Who's this? Arkansas is up some in the first. So, quick breakdown. You got St. Joseph's going into UMass, laying the 7.5. St. Joe's should cover that. Let me check something before I say that. They got St. Louis on deck. No look-ahead spot for them. Again, we mentioned George Washington on the road laying the 1. They dominated statistically that Richmond team in the last one. I think more of the same down low. I think they get the win in the revenge factor where they're on the bubble and they really need a win. How about that? Let's see. Northwestern, Michigan. I don't fucking know. Villanova, Xavier. We hit that one pretty extensively. Hopefully X is going to give it to him tonight at 7:30. Either way, it's a game you're going to want to watch. If you don't watch the Big East, and I was never a big proponent of really betting the Big East much, but if there was one conference that I've been doing well in this year, it's the Big East. Southern Illinois, Illinois State, that's a big one tonight. You know what? I think Jeff would probably talk about that game. I'm going to guess that he's going to be talking about that one tonight. But it's a big game there. Let's see, with VCU, George Mason, VCU laying double digits on the road, all set with that one. A&M hosts Mississippi State, laying another big number at 12. It's big numbers today. Again, Northern Iowa, Indiana State. 9.5 might seem a little big for my liking against this Indiana State team, although they've been playing like shit lately, so you never know. Drake and Missouri State, talk about a shitty matchup. Marquette going into Creighton. This should be a good one. Marquette could snip them, but it's tough to bet against Creighton at home, honestly. Marquette's a young team that really hasn't learned how to win on the road yet. Wouldn't be surprised if Creighton covers that number, actually. The over might be something to look at as well in that one. Louisville Pitt, we got a client playing that one. Carolina goes into NC State. Interesting matchup. Carolina laying 7.5 on the road to an NC State team that I believe is pretty good at home. I think they were like 10-6 or something. Last time they played, Carolina beat them. 12-point game, sort of sloppy game, low-scoring game, first half type of thing. Interstate rivals, I'm all set with that one. Just like this one, I think this line's a little big. Oklahoma laying 14 at home. I know, Oklahoma State's a little banged up. I think Evans is out for the season, actually. They were keeping things close for a while there, but the last couple weeks against the big dogs, they're sort of fading. They really don't have much to play for. They can wait for the tournament to come around and try to kick it in gear. But it's still a big number on the road. Maybe play the first half in that one. Talked about the Notre Dame game. I like Notre Dame there to bounce back. Talked about Iowa probably getting it done, getting the win. I don't know about covering, but getting the win. Wichita against Loyola, client play. Talked about South Carolina. They should cover this one, but I'd like it in the tees. Watch out for Colorado, getting 5, but still live dog there. Going down the list, still Oregon, laying 18, but big number. Washington State's terrible. Another young team that waiting for a tournament, I guess, to kick it in, but they better be careful. Air Force, a team that stunk, but starting to play a little better, getting double digits on the road to Fresno. Careful with that one. Same thing with the San Diego State at Wyoming. I'd be careful with that one. Big one that Jeff probably is going to talk about. Long Beach State going into Irvine. Long Beach, a team that was picked to probably win this one, played a brutal non-conference schedule, and they couldn't really kick it in gear when conference time came around. They had some key injuries. They got a guard out, but they had some key injuries early with Evan Payne going out because of eligibility. But lately, they've won about 6 in a row. They've really turned it on to be the team that people thought they were. This would be another huge win after they've already went to Hawaii and won earlier. If they can go into Irvine and take this one, I'd watch out for this Long Beach team when the tournament comes around, the conference tournament that is, to maybe sneak into the NCAAs if they're playing like they should. Washington in Oregon State, good luck with that one. And that basically sums it up as far as a quick rundown. South Carolina 3-0 in the bottom of the first. Mr. Jensen, thank you very much. Do we have South Carolina today? I think I bet against South Carolina. That's terrible. Well, I picked one of their live dogs. Maybe not. Do we stay away from that one? I forget. Who are they playing? Are they playing Winthrop or are they playing Nicholls State? Because if they're playing Nicholls State, 3 is not going to be enough to beat Nicholls State. I'm more concerned with the Arkansas, minus 10.5. What's going on with that? 2-0. Okay, so they got 2 in the first. I'll take it as we roll with that one. As far as real quick in the NHL tonight, been doing well. I hate talking about it and jinxing it, but you guys know if you guys been playing. Yesterday, what did we give out? We gave out Dallas yesterday. Tampa Bay 1.5 didn't cover. I know that. What else did we have yesterday? Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota team total didn't cover the over. Pushed. The Rangers didn't get it done. But I gave out. Did I give out Dallas? I think I gave out Dallas. That was a client play, so I don't know if I gave that one out. Either way, we'll roll along. Montreal going into Washington. A lot of issues up in Montreal. Washington laying a big number today. They should get it done. Pittsburgh, Boston. Boston has fell flat on their face in all big games this year, other than that Dallas earlier this week. When it's time to step up for Boston and play a playoff team, they fall flat on their face. Do they do it again? Well, they've owned Pittsburgh in the past, so I don't know. But I would not bet Boston today. I'll say that. San Jose goes into Colorado. San Jose has had a lot of offensive success against Colorado in the past. Home and away. They average close to 4 goals a game over the last 10. The last 4 matchups over the last year and a half have all gone over the number. You look at it, San Jose won 4 of their last 5, including 3 out of the last 4 on this road trip. Colorado had a tough spot. They went on the road for a few games, came back, played Montreal for 1 game, then headed out to Edmonton and Vancouver. Now they're back home after a few days off. This is a tough spot. Like I said, I tend to lead in the over, not at 5.5. Maybe San Jose team total over 2.5, but they're a tough team to get goals from when you need them. The other game, Buffalo-Anaheim. Do we really have to talk about this? Anaheim should cover. Clients, you know what to do. We got a 2-unit play in hockey tonight. You know what to do. John Jensen, Winthrop, yeah. One of the small plays at plus 260. Winthrop's a solid team, so we'll see what happens. Tough in the middle of the week with college baseball because on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and if they do play Thursdays, you're getting a lot of the rookies pitching. You're getting, the young kids pitching. You're getting a lot of use out of your bullpens. Fridays are reserved for your ace. All aces in college baseball pitch on Fridays. I don't need someone to message me and say blah, blah, blah. Unless if there's a, rain out or unless if it's tournament time, all aces pitch on Friday. Your number 2 goes Saturday. Your number 3 goes Sunday. And then if you have games during the week, you sort of try to figure out who your starters are going to be going forward. So, rookie ball, got to dig a little more. How much digging into high school stats is really worth it, I don't know, but it's very easy to find them if you need them on that D1 site that I talked about. So, it's just sort of early in the year still, teams playing out of conference, some good spots, but during the middle of the week, if you could get totals, get on the overs in the middle of the week, get on the unders on Friday and Saturday. Well, I shouldn't say that, but the overs are a safe play middle of the week, so it's pretty cut and dry when it comes to college baseball. And that will do it, I guess. Anything else to talk about? Basketball, got a couple system plays, some teams to watch out for. I'll tell you, Brooklyn yesterday made a run late, almost snuck one out, but what do we got tonight? We got the Knicks and the Pacers. That's great. Cleveland at home, all set with that one. Detroit hosting Philly, of course, double figures, favorites there. Golden State going into Miami, Bosch obviously out. Clippers, no, the Lakers going to Memphis. Washington and Chicago. Gasol, I guess, is upgraded to probable. Butler obviously out in that one. They're still favored in the TV game. OKC going into Dallas, 5.5-point favorites on the road. Clippers hosting Denver. Denver's second game of a back-to-back. San Antonio also playing Sacramento in their second game of the back-to-back. Kawhi Leonard still questionable. Biggest bet games on scoring odds right now: North Carolina, the Capitals, Xavier, Golden State, and Pittsburgh. That'll do it for today, guys. Hope we get some entertainment. John Jensen, what's up, buddy? You know what to do. I know you sort of help me in baseball with certain things. You know what we're talking about. I don't want to give too much away. Pitcher count, you know what I mean. And I appreciate it. Might need your help now that you have that site. Do a little research for me on just weather. If weather is going to be a factor in some of these games early here in the season for college baseball, it would be greatly appreciated. So, as always, let's close out with a little Jay-Z. What do we want to listen to today? Let's listen to... Oh, I don't want this one. I want The Takeover? No. What do we want to hear? Yeah, we'll do Tom Ford. A little new school. Oh. Anyway, guys, you guys have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow. Jeff's show starts in about 15. Check him out. Have a good one. Let's see. This was the part where the music was supposed to start, but maybe it didn't. So, all right, we're not listening to Kendrick Lamar.